Montana State 24, Austin Peay 10 in the quarterfinals of the FCS playoffs. The Bobcats move on to the Final Four for the first time since 1984, Dan. And you look at this game, it was billed as strength on strength. The Austin Peay defensive front, who gives up just 91 yards rushing a game against the Montana State offense, who was number 8 in the country with over 270 yards per contest. It was the Bobcats that won the will of attrition at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you have to give so much credit to the Bobcat offensive line, their tight ends and the running backs to get it down on the ground. That was a difference in this game, to be able to take it right to them. And Isaiah Fonse, 196 yards against this defense is amazing.
And you look at it, Zach, we talked so much all week about the Austin Peay defensive front. I think maybe this Bobcat defensive front took it a little bit personal, as well as they hold the Governors to just 19 yards rushing on the day. What a performance by this defensive front for the Bobcats.
It really was, and they were going against a really good dual threat quarterback. They really took away the run. Juwan Craig didn't have much going with his feet. He had to look to the air a little bit more, and a lot of that up front. Those guys getting a great push. He was constantly in and out of the pocket, and just a great way to end this game with the strip sack and the fumble recovery by Bryce Stark. Those guys were phenomenal.
Well, the turnovers did play a role. Montana State led 10-3. Braden Conkle gets an interception for the Cats, and they rode that momentum, scored 14 points in that third quarter. That was the difference, Dan. And you look at these guys that we talked about in the pregame show, highlighting some of these fifth-year senior guys, Braden Conkle and Logan Jones. They were all here tonight and made big plays and big progress for this team from 4 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, those 6 guys that we talked about, in the pregame, I know Coach Choate's so proud of those guys, and Bobcat football means a lot to them. They've been through a lot, and next week they don't have finals to worry about, and they can focus on whoever the Bobcats are going to play next Saturday.
Isaiah Fonse, the most rushing yards in Montana State football playoff history with 196. As Dan mentioned, the Cats get the 24-10 victory. They are on to face either North Dakota State in Fargo, or should Illinois State pull the upset, right back here at Bobcat Stadium next Saturday. For the Bobcat Hall of Famer Dan Davies and Zach Mackey, I'm Jason Alvin for MSUBobcats.com.